I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Ooh, got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth and...
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ashes and smithereens!
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
How are you feeling? Are you hurt? Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the outer ring. May you rise from the ashes. Faithin! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a as for Perlman. His airship crashed here in the outer ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive.
Wait, you mean...
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake...
Wait, Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even...
Negotiations? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Faithin...
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the outer ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say...
Belle is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can.
Straight to the...
Thanks, Faithin. Your willingness to help will be...
So you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned.
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test.
Caesar, there's no way the... Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake.
I never knew you held such dangerous races here in the
Proxy, holding the Tour d'Inferno isn't just for the thrill of it. It's also a way to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources in the form of a race. After all, oil, naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno, the winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field.
That's right, Faithin. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers. And their boss held the title for years. I've been...
I see. Lofty aspirations.
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on... And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely... But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said, the Overlord isn't in the...
Speaking of the Overlord... Yes, Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great? With our skill? Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling...
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Huh. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so...
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change...
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Like...
It's fine, Proxy.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side.
Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday.
Billy,
Actually, it's the opposite. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
you mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the...
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the outer ring, you'll be, walking...
She probably meant like a fish.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you... Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you
It's no problem. After we get back from... I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be... I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young.
Caesar.
Young lady? You city folks talk fun. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these...
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno,
The pattern looks like a...
The elders say this is the face of the god of sun and fire, who guides heroes to ignite. But there's another saying. The upside-down person on the sun flint is the first...
Such a unique pattern must have...
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserve. But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the...
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens,
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special... But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning it.
So, everyone makes sun flints in memory of his sex.
oh, it's normal for the proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead. But a day late, folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sun flints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, diving into the fiery...
That's a great story. No wonder...
Uh-huh. Kids in the old oil field grew up hearing that story. Of course, the first overlord did more than that. After he returned, he also made the rule that the Torrid Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Torrid Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish. But
Proxy! You made it, Proxy! Didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor?
We saw the sun flints in Blazewood, and her...
So that's why Caesar was so pumped. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first...
If she really wants to be like the first overlord, she better forget...
But the first overlord was a real...
Exactly! And it's because he actually existed that we should look at him objectively. I mean, the Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first overlord...
Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles.
Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every... Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like some...
Wow, Proxy, you're so smart.
So you're from the city. What made you...
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for it.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The motor leak...
That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits in business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Proxy, I wasn't not just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon...
It's good to have you helping with the preparations for the...
I knew someone as sharp as Faithin would get it. Brute strength and passion alone. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost.
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Tour d'Inferno is what's most important. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Faithin mentioned this morning that the lack of holo dates, so for now, we'll be going into the holos.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour d'Inferno need some modification.
Wise, I'm back.
Good job, Belle. Come on.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring. But it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Let's warm up for the Tour d'Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Wise. If you're ready...
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move! Stick to the plan!
Hey, hey! Well, our mission is to collect holodata. Why?
Got it. Find the safe areas and put...
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ethereals chase you around.
Can I ask a question? Lighter...
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire... However, considering the boss's strength, she would...
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen...
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all because you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself!
Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Master, you have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
It's just up ahead.
Looks like I win this time.
Lucy, I'm up!
Caesar, let me help out one. Here I come! Hey!
Lucy, I'm up! Time to shine! Now we're talking!
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Activation complete.
We just need to install one more, and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'd be a lot more perfect if it were closer
Data
to
pile
us.
3 initializing.
Watch out. More ethereals incoming.
Nice one! Now we're talking! I won't budge! Even one step! Nice one!
Looks like a hit. Amazing! How'd you do that? It's my turn!
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Belle. Is this a hidden fissure?
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Move it up! Lighter!
Lighter! You know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in the biker gang too. Like a real crowd pleaser.
And the winner is me!
understand.
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filth.
Hey, little girl, watch your
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Which biker gang are you running with? You should be
Who we are is none.
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare...
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about but we're not buying it. Look at these parts.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. To think the Sons of Cal...
At first, I thought you were just small-time crooks. But... Lucy, what are you To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment,
Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine. Listen up. I may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for...
Now, since we're all lighter, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Caledon.
I don't think you'll be forgetting him. Yes. It was tough going for you for a while, to be straight with you. Our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20...
Wait. Sorry.
Lighter! You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak! You cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that all true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of place.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
Not even close!
Caesar, let me help out once in a while.
Victory's mine!
We're just getting started.
Not one step further! Now we're talking!
Whatever you can make!
Now!
Stop yelling my name like that. Sounds weird.
Bellum lost? Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of... Okay. Lighter, I came here to face you. No, I just didn't expect that after all these years. I still...
No, you're wrong. I didn't mean to forget your name. It's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for... That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark
Lighter,
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a...
I will. Lighter.
No problem.
Lighter. You never intended on remembering.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.